Hi guys, good afternoon. It's 12:10 p.m. here and it's 20th of July. Let's take a quick look as to how I lost 61 pips yesterday. So that I lost about 0.8% of my account yesterday. I'll show you guys why. So we had a nice uptrend. Should have gone into this. I missed it. So this was basically just before news hit. I am gonna turn all this off, and I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow in another video a new strategy I've been testing. So it's been amazing so far. So this is a trade I should not have lost based on the new strategy. However, I did. And yeah, so we had a nice bullish momentum right after New York. But the momentum already started prior pre-market. I should have gotten right at the break of structure and waited to see what would New York do. But typically, I don't really fancy trading before 2:30 bell, just because of the sharp movements and long wicks that happens and liquidity sweeps that happen. So yeah, and yesterday there was basically really nothing. It was just a really bullish run, just like the prior day, the previous day, the day before yesterday. So anyway, so we had a bull run, and then I started to see because I was looking for sales. If you guys remember my day before video, I didn't do a video yesterday just because I was caught up with so many things. But I was looking for sales because a retracement is due or was due. That's what I thought. And so anyway, it started to step down quite sharply, and then started forming the high lows and the lower lows. And so we had a nice retracement back actually to the 618. However, because I was still bullish, even on a 5 minute, we did not cross below the 200 moving average. If you guys can you see my 200 moving average? It did not cross below that. So, and then when it started to step down, if you guys can see, it started to form, it hit the 0.618 retracement. And so I thought, okay, initially, I did not do my fib. I was just hoping it's going to tank more because I did have my order blocks on my point of interest where I thought price would actually tap into. And then it started to form a bullish momentum up. And so we had an upwards momentum down, and then we had a break of structure here with this candle. And so that's when I thought, okay, maybe we are retracing, we are going for the highs, because if you guys see on a 15 minutes, there was also if you guys see on the 15 minutes, we had imbalance. So the open and the close of the candles, there was a gap in it. Don't know if you guys can. Oh, is it not here? Hold on. I'll show you guys where I thought it was. The price would go to. Yeah, I think it was. So let's look at the close at this candle. It's C35 200. It's this not the one. Okay. Don't know where I saw that, but anyway, should have marked it up. There was an imbalance, and my candle, I'm pretty sure I kind of drew out a zone yesterday, and I'm so confident it was a 15 minutes, but however, no, I'm pretty sure this is the one. Hold on. Okay, guys, I don't know where I saw the imbalance. However, we have liquidity, fair value gap right here. Anyway, so I did think this was again an area of interest for me too. However, I did think price was going to go up to the next high to take that out, which was on a weekly. And so, because I saw the breaker structure on the 5 minute, I was like, you know what, let's go in for a buy because I did think that price was really bullish after the momentum, but no, we I kind of hit my stop loss really quick, and there we go. So lost this trade, so that's just one to take. It's fine. So lost 0.8% of my account yesterday, which is fine. Like for me, and like I've always said, try and keep your risk really low. I mean, there are times I risk up to 2%, but this is just one of those things that I thought, okay, 0.8% is fine. Anyway, so moving on to today. Now, this is very interesting because it didn't do the lows, and then obviously it's come back to my break-even point, and it is coming back down again. Now, overall price is bullish, guys, even on a 5-minute time frame. Okay, now let's just do a quick daily take on this. So on a daily, like you see, I had my fair value gaps and all drawn out here where I thought price would actually come down to touch. However, I do think this is a key area of interest where I do think price will. Gonna just delete that marking from yesterday, where I do think price might come up to take this liquidity out here, if you guys can see. So this is where I drew that up. Okay, we'll see what price action does. However, I do want to have a quick look at DXY. Okay, so DXY is very interesting. It For me, if you go to the weekly POI, I do have an area where I do think price is going to be attracted to come down. So POI, I mean, there is a fair value gap right here, and price is tapped into it. So I do think DXY is going to be bearish to tap into this before we do see some form of price reversals or action or something, or it might even come down to the next POI here. So it's just a question of how much DXY is going to dip. Having said that, so if DXY is going to be tapping down, then US30 is going to be still on an upward momentum. So really, guys, I am looking for buys on US30 just because I do believe DXY is still got momentum to the downside where it hasn't tapped the POIs yet. Okay. So like I said, so we've got a POI right here, which is at the 99,300 zone to 99,851-ish. So about here, what's the close of this candle? Lows. 99,36, no, sorry, 97,685. So it's this zone, guys, if you can see this sweep right here, and obviously we have one right here with us so much of liquidity to be cleared as well. So right, that comes down to about the 200 moving average, which it could tap into the second POI here as well. So I do think we are very bearish on DXY, which gives me a bullish momentum for US30. So typically I will be looking for buys on US30 if any opportunity sets up. So yeah, that's analysis for that. Shall we do a quick look at gold? If oh, okay, okay. So gold has tapped into this order block right here, taken out this equal highs. So the question really now we have, is gold going to touch this fair value gap and this order block right at the top here as well? Okay, it is a very strong high. It is a previous zone. So I do think price may kind of hover and teeter around these zones here for a bit. It did break out of this support resistance line, took out the equal highs, like we said. We did say that in one of the previous videos. Um, so price might teeter around here a little bit before going up. I do think there is potential for price to be going upwards because we are on a daily momentum on an upward trend for gold as well. Look at my 200 moving average. Do you see that? So we are on a buys for gold. So just wait for retracement to happen. Do think that we could see some shots coming down to a POI right there. I'm gonna go down to the 2 hour and see where we can find a valid POI. Okay. Yeah. I do think price could come back down here, do a retest, and then we can look for price to come up. So again, you see, because we had the bullish momentum right here. Hmm. Okay. To be fair, look at this, guys. So we had a bullish momentum up, and then we had a small retracement down, completed more than 50% of the retracement, and then we had a push up, and we created a zone right here, which price is tapped into right now. So I guess I'm just going to wait for price action. However, overall, I am bullish for gold. I do think that gold might just come down to this zone a little bit to tap into it before we see it flying up, or it has already tapped into the PI, so we could see a bullish momentum to the upside. So I would now just be looking for breakout structures to the upside, really, to see if there's any potential trades. As of now, we've broken structure to the downside. We may tap into this equilibrium, which we have, and we may see a downward movement as well, like I said. Sorry, guys. So I do think that price may push down a little bit more, and then we may see price fly up. So that's just overall gold for me. Not really going to go too deep into gold. I barely trade gold, guys, but overall, just by looking at the market, I do think we are overall bullish on gold. Okay, so just waiting to see what price action would do on US30 today, and So yeah, it would be nice to see a retracement down a little bit here to this POI, because we do have a POI right here, which is this essentially, but this is another one which price has actually tapped into. Okay, so that is another order block right here, which price has come right into. So it will be interesting to see what price is going to do now. However, like I said, I am looking for buys on US30 for today. See you guys on another video and trade safely.